I built trust from 2018 until September 2021, and that's when I launched my side hustle and then finally turned it into a full-time business. Now, the side hustle that I started was really to help people submitting their own tax returns and also do some tax consulting on the side. But this was my 9 to 5. I earned 28,000 Rand a month at the time. And when I did the side hustle, this was between June 2021 until September 2021, and I earned about an extra 14K per month. And it was basically, when I saw that, it was like half my salary, and I was like, damn, I could do this full time, so earning half in my full time as a side hustle, that was crazy to me. Like, this is an 8-hour a day. This was maybe I spent 2 to 3 hours a day per night. Maybe I didn't even work every night, but this is how I basically started the side hustle. But I wouldn't have been able to start the side hustle if I didn't have the following that I had at the time on social media. I think at the time I had like 10,000 people following me on Twitter. I can't really even remember my subscriber count on YouTube, but that's what allowed me to post my first ad and say, hey, I'm gonna start doing people's tax returns on the side. Obviously, if you want to start a side hustle that's gonna be competing against your own company, you just need to maybe tell them or double check for a restraint of trade or something like that. But if you are at all interested in starting a side hustle, the first thing you want to figure out is, what are you going to sell? What's your product or your service going to be? How are you going to do your marketing? And how are you going to do your sales? So that is pitch. And then you need to figure out how much you're going to charge. Let's go to the key lessons. Or you want to quit your job and turn your side hustle into your main hustle, turn it into a full-time business. I would say you need to have an emergency fund, because an emergency fund is there. I would say 3 to 6 months of your expenses, right? So if your living expenses is 20,000 Rand a month, you need to have about 60 to 100K saved up before you turn your side hustle into your main hustle. The reason is your sales might not be consistent. Likelihood is you may have months where you don't do as well in other months, and that is where the emergency fund will come in. The second thing about side hustles and turning them into your business or your main hustle is, a lot of people treat their side hustle as a way to earn extra income while they work their full-time job. If you want to turn your side hustle into your main hustle, you want to turn it into a business, you need to treat the side hustle as a business, right? You need to have an income statement. How much are you charging and what are your business expenses? And really see it as a business. Are you making profit? Are you gaining traction? Are you getting leads through your marketing efforts? How good are your sales? Can you do this consistently? Treat it as a business, and then you can turn your side hustle into a main hustle. And the last point is, in order for your side hustle to become a main hustle, to do the thing that you really want to do, you don't want to work your full-time job anymore, your boss sucks or your manager sucks, you really want to do this business thing, is you need trust. You can have the biggest following on social media, but if people don't trust you, they will not buy from you. Trust is how you get friends. Trust is how you make friends. If you are a trustworthy friend, you can be a friend for life. Trust is how you maintain business relationships and get a good business partner or even a life partner. It's by building trust. And finally, trust is also how you get clients. They trust that what you are selling can help them fulfill their need, can help them fix the problem that they are trying to solve. And trust, there are many ways to build trust, but one of those ways is to teach what you have or what you're good at on social media in different ways. You can either do it on video, you can do it in audio on podcast, you can do it in written format like on X or on LinkedIn, but really you need to build trust. So that is story time number 2, how I went from full-time into a side hustle, and a little bit about how to turn the side hustle into your main hustle. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.